and welcome back to the Dungeon Manual. Today we're drawing a map again. The last time we've drawn small village quarter, so what's very suitable for something like that? Yes, you're absolutely right. A farm outside a village. Let's go on. First thing is a farmhouse. I would start here, make it a bit bigger, around about those are not 9 squares. Then we got 10 squares, 5 squares. I got 5 squares upstairs, 10 squares right there. I like to have an L-shaped farmhouse, and I would put the door right here. Then a big barn right here, very big barn. I mean, you have to have some animals inside there, so the barn should be very big. And even the doors are very big. 2 10-feet doors should do the trick. And then what's on this farm too? So I would suggest here like a small farming side for vegetables or some fruits. So you have here, I just make it clear with some green strokes. That's more than enough. I mean, those are maps you can do on the fly, so I don't want to overcomplicate that. Maybe you have here another farming spot for some smaller vegetables and fruits, and also here just a bit green, and that's okay, more than enough. And then you got here a small circle. I'll do it with blue. Oh, that's a well, just simply a well. And then, sure, you need ways. Even if those ways are not perfectly aligned, but there should be some ways which are, most of the time, those are just small paths which are run into some grass or something like that. And maybe you remember, I didn't draw windows in the village houses, and I don't draw windows here, and I don't draw windows here in the barn, because windows are often a very subtle placement for a dungeon master to do. So a big window here is more likely to get the players to want to see through. But if there are only small windows, maybe the characters don't want to get a glimpse out of there. Or it is, your players have to be more specific to glimpse into the house through a small window. A big window is, oh, you see inside there's something happening, and a big window is just easy to do that. And that's, in my opinion, the dungeon master's design to do the windows, where and how big they are. Then what encounters can you run here? You can have a lot of encounters, because Dungeons and Dragons is a magic world, and every other pen and paper role-playing game that uses such maps can have a lot of encounters because it's fantasy. It's very easy. So you can just get your players arrive here, have a conversation with the farmer, and then something happens. The guards of the city or the village came and want to put the farmer into jail because he did something not so good for the city. You never know what. You never know what exactly, or you know what exactly. Maybe it was your job to take the farmer with you into the city, but with the conversation ongoing, you suggested that maybe the farmer isn't that dangerous for the village. Or the farmer has done something that's particularly dangerous for the village politicians, but not for the village itself. It's a good thing the farmer done to the village, but not for the politicians. Never know. You can just go there and buy some food you need for your dungeon crawling or whatever your job is. You can have a conversation with the farmer, and in this conversation, the doors sprang open and all farm animals ran away. You can just, okay, then we help the farmer and getting all farm animals back. That could be a fun side quest, in my opinion. It's not so hard to do and could even be done on level 1, for example. Another interesting thing about a farm is you have here a 20-inch to 20-inch map. So you have 100 feet to 100 feet in distance on this map. If you buy more than one of those maps, you can have a second map laying there, laying on this side or on this side, or maybe there or here, depends on your placement of the map on the table. And this extra map, or maps maybe, even you have a map on both sides here and here, you can suggest those are the fields of this farm. So I would suggest a 100 to 100 feet field is a rather small farm with a farmhouse here, and with another field you have a very big farm where you can play with. Maybe there's a scarecrow on one of those fields, which is animated by a wizard or something like that, and the farmer wants to help farmer you to get rid of this scarecrow, or maybe some other magical creatures are hiding in the fields. And such a farmhouse is a very great starting point for such easy encounters, or maybe not easy encounters, to have when you have those other maps with the fields. And even if you don't have the maps for the fields, you start with this map, getting a photo of this map so you can redraw it again. And then that's the easy way. If you want to have a field, you get just rid of those paint here, and yes, it's not that fast as I like it, but it's fast enough to just get quick another possibility to use the map. And the other possibility here as a field, and you only have a scarecrow right there in the middle, and this It's a whole field. Maybe it's a wheat field, maybe it's a hop field, maybe something else, you never know. And that was all for today. I hope you liked the video. If that's the case, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate that. And thank you for the support. See you the next time. Bye.